2001, and I would like to share some memories with you of Jardine's Restaurants in Tinley Park, Illinois. I am Pearl Mary Swanson Jardine. I'm 77 years of age, and I will tell you about my memories of Jardines and of their customers and their employees. First, Jardine's Restaurants were started in a most unusual way. Gladys and William, as he was known as Pappy or Bill Jardine, and their children, Louis, Gladys Louise, and Ralph, lived in Markham. And one day a salesman came to the door selling house siding. Well, Pappy told him, "No, we are planning on selling this house and going into a business." Now, he wasn't planning on this. He just said this to get the salesman to get him to leave, you know. Well, what happens? 2 weeks later, the salesman comes back and he says that he knows of a good business on a corner. So that put Pappy in a corner right by himself. So he said, "Okay, we'll look." So Gladys and Pappy went to look, but of course they did not plan on buying. They were just looking. The property was on the southeast corner of Route 6 and 42A, 15901 Oak Park Avenue. It is the highest point of land on a corner in Cook County, and from it at night we could see the lights of downtown Chicago. This was a corner property, and it had 6 very small tourist cabins, really small. It had a garage building, a house combined with a Texaco gas station that had 2 hand-cranked gravity-fed gas pumps, Ethel and regular, and an air hose. Oh gosh, the people used to come in and they wanted to use the air and use the bathroom and get free information. We always knew when we saw them coming that was what they wanted. It had a small area for a cash register, soda pop, ice cream, gum, candy, newspapers, and when you returned your pop bottle, you received 2 cents. And they returned them too. I mean, there was no fooling around. We got returns. There was an automobile repair grease pit. And then Pappy filled that in. I don't know what he put in it. I wasn't there at the time. But he filled that in, and it became the bar room. The house had a kitchen, a front room, 2 bedrooms, 1 porch, and a bathroom. I don't know what they paid for it. I never asked, and it never came up. But John Farrenholz owned the farm and the corner property, and he sold the corner to Gene Paulin. And then Gene Paulin sold it to Gladys and Pappy. This corner place was called Gene's Village Lodge. And when Gladys and Pappy bought it May 1st, 1945, Pappy changed the name to Bill's Village Lodge. The phone number was 501. No more, no other numbers, 501. In the Tinley Park Times on July 13th, 1945, there was an ad that stated that Bill's Village Lodge would have its grand opening on Saturday, July 21st, with free sandwiches. And it also said, we cater to parties, and we have the best rest cabins, and the Texaco pumps are open to 11 p.m. every night. Pappy had told Gladys years before, "Marry me, and I'll put your name up in lights, Gladys." So, a number of years later, he did that with a great large electric sign that said, "Jardine." Of course, it didn't say Gladys, but she had to do with that.